One of the Bay Area's biggest landlords is facing a new lawsuit. Tenants at a building in Oakland say the elevators have not worked for nearly 2 months, and that's just the start of their problems. La Peralta Apartments is located at 13th and Jackson Streets, just a few blocks west of Lake Merritt. Brad Hamilton spoke to tenants about the conditions, prompting legal action from the city attorney.
Well, earlier today, we got a chance to speak with some of the tenants here at La Peralta who said they're not surprised in the least that the city is now taking their landlord to court. As one person told us, they're not surprised because they've been dealing with these conditions for years and say no one should have to live through them. Last summer, both elevators inside Oakland's La Peralta apartment building were out of service for 52 straight days. Now, the city of Oakland is suing the property owner, Masser Living, alleging that elderly and disabled tenants were left stranded in their homes and that the prolonged elevator outage was just part of a much broader pattern of neglect. The lawsuit is led by City Attorney Ryan Richardson.
The health and safety ramifications of these elevators not working were immediately apparent to us.
A tenant we spoke with, who wanted to remain anonymous, has lived here since 2010, and he took us on a tour to come see the conditions firsthand. We started in the basement laundry room, where he says the elevator outage made getting down here a nightmare for him and impossible for some of his neighbors.
Sometimes they'll actually say on the screen like error or something like that, so obviously you don't use those, but even the ones that look like they're gonna work don't work.
Then he took us to the garbage, which is also in the basement, and he says when it gets hot, the smell takes over the building. And he even pointed out a hole where he says rodents have become like tenants of their own.
So this is the entrance and exit hole for our rat buddies that like to come in here and just have a field day.
Then he took us to the now infamous elevators, and as we rode up, you can hear some of the strange noises that leave people like the tenant's daughter afraid to ride them at all.
I'm always worried we're gonna get stuck in here.
City Attorney Richardson says the backbone of this lawsuit is tied to the 2024 ordinance that requires landlords to keep elevators working. He says those requirements weren't met here, and they led them to discover a whole lot more.
Today we heard about prolonged pest infestations that were not being managed. We heard about fire damage that was never fixed.
Richardson added that the property owner has not come to the negotiating table just yet, but he says they are determined to fix a wrong. And after more than 15 years here at La Peralta, the tenant we spoke with told us that it's about time.
I feel like they're not doing the right thing. They're not treating people well. So what's on the other side of not treating people well is just more not treating people well.
Now, we did reach out to the people that own La Peralta for response to some of these allegations, but did not hear back. As for some of the tenants we spoke with, they say they're thrilled by this lawsuit, but are waiting patiently, hoping that this eventually turns into action.
Now, in its lawsuit, the city is asking for reimbursements for tenants and permanent repairs in the building, starting with the elevators.